What's up, y'all? It's Tony. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking to y'all about why progress isn't linear. So working in sales, I've started to notice that if you think about the progress that you're making on a day-to-day basis and you have such a low point of view, like you can't really, you're kind of just in the nitty-gritty of what you're doing. Your day-to-day, making your cold calls, getting rejected, trying to push deals along, it can kind of wear on you, especially if you're stuck in just your day-to-day. You're not thinking long-term of what you're doing. It can wear on you a bit. So I wanted to hop on here because, when we have these big goals, it's easy to get so overwhelmed by the big goal and not be able to connect what you're doing on a day-to-day basis to that long-term goal. So that's why what's helped me a lot is breaking down my long-term vision into digestible pieces. So every single day, I know that if I follow these key performance indicators, also called KPIs, every single day, then I'm building towards this mountain that I'm trying to build. If you're trying to climb a mountain, you don't just look at the top of the mountain and like, man, I wonder how I get there. Like, what do I do right now to get to the top of the mountain? It's like, okay, you put one foot in front of the other and slowly climb uphill. It's not like you just teleport to the top of the mountain, and along the way, there's gonna be trials and tribulations. You might trip, you might fall, but if you break this long journey down into smaller steps, it doesn't seem as bad. And if you have little checkpoints along the way, like, okay, right here, take a little water break. Okay, right here, take a little snack break. It makes it much more enjoyable, and through that journey, through that little climb, you start to enjoy. Okay, I got to one checkpoint. All right, cool. Now I'm on a second one. Now I'm on a third one. So I try to do that for all my goals as well, especially day-to-day sales. If I hit 50 calls a day, it's a great day. I walk home and I'm like, all right, look, maybe I didn't get a deal locked up today, but I made 50 calls. I have 3 potential leads. And I'll show up tomorrow. I'll make my 50 calls and I'll get 3 more leads. And then the next day I'll do it again and again. And then 5 days in, I look back, I did 250 calls and I have 50 leads. That's a crazy good week. And then the next year I'm gonna be set up for even better. Because especially in sales, you're building out a sales funnel. So you're trying to, I won't get too in the nitty gritty of sales, but anyways, it's progress that helps you get to, feeling satisfied and feeling happy on a day to day. Because otherwise you get stuck in the nitty gritty and you don't have that long term vision. You feel like what you're doing on a day to day isn't getting you anywhere. Because if you look at the stock market, you look at any sort of market on a day-to-day basis, super volatile. It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. But then you stretch out the time horizon to 30 years, it's just boom, going up like crazy. So that's why, people that try to do day trading is tough because it's just so volatile. But if you're in it for the long term, you just see your income increase like crazy. So anyways, that's today's video. Just want y'all to, expand your time horizon, break down your goals into smaller digestible pieces, and, don't get discouraged just because you had a rough day or a rough week. Think about where you were 1 year ago and where you are now. It's probably pretty crazy. It could be good or it could be bad, but progress takes time. It's, success is just a long-term play. So just keep going, guys. And I will talk to y'all next week. See ya.